Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Today we from group 3 from the class Listening Speaking for Academic Purposes. Today we will start our podcast entitled Opinion on Idioms Make Cool or Confuse. But before we start our podcast today, let me introduce our member here. This is Akhmad Rasyidi. This is Ahmad Rizadin Habsa. This is Muhammad Reyhan.
Hello everyone.
This is Nanda Mulya. And me, Suhairi. So because today we will discuss about idiom. Let we start with the definition of idiom itself. For me, idiom is metaphor expression to explain something without mention real context. And idiom itself is yet influenced by the language and culture. So how about you guys? Do you have the opinion?
As on my opinion is about idiom is another something in another meaning, another word, and it's secretly meaning about the idiom. So let's say something, but it's another word in another meaning. So yeah, what do you guys think about idioms?
Okay, for me, idiom are fireworks or words blend together in a respective harmony. Expression that translates with meaning. They are the secret handshake of language, waving tells beyond surprise, inviting you to reveal the mystery beneath of the ordinary concept of word. Okay, but I think we should go with the general definition of idiom. That you see there, idiom is a word of words in a fixed order has a particular meaning that is different from the meaning of each word on its own. Idiom is a word that not like the literal meaning. Maybe someone can explain any further.
Maybe from me, short definition of idioms is idioms are expressions with meaning that cannot be deduced from the literal definitions of their individual words, often conveying cultural or figurative significance. Maybe from Rizadin.
For me, I may agree with Nanda because idioms usually have a meaning that cannot be understood from the meaning of the word individually. So it is more about conveying implied or indirect meaning, maybe. And if we look at its usefulness, in my opinion, idioms function to be defined language. Maybe.
So it is we agree that idiom itself is an expression to explain something, but not in the literal meaning. This is you express something, but you don't mention it in the real context. But you said using some metaphor like something to explain something, and as an expression, honestly, I rarely use it because I think that idiom is complicated, but I'm familiar with several idiom like jangan nilai buku dari sampulnya, nasi sudah mulai menyentuh, wajah sampai kaku deh, no pain gain. I know the idiom, but I rarely use it, and I only know the popular idiom. How about you?
Ada about the idioms in Indonesia is sudah jantung tertimpa tangga, which means that someone had a trouble in another and in life and get another trouble again with the problems. So I have any idioms again.
Maybe same with I rarely use them because I use text speech more often than idioms. But sometimes I come across them in everyday conversations.
Okay. For me, I just don't agree with the terms of idiom. Because I mean, idioms sometimes just make it difficult to understand. We must start back to the general definition of speaking. Speaking is the art of conveying thoughts, ideas, or emotion, blah blah blah. In short, speaking is the way to give your meaning to the others, give information to the others audibly. So I think uh, someone maybe just one school using idiom, so idiom like the mic and speaking is the day. They can mix each other, they can mix each other. Like idiom is meant to make whole word, but idiom itself meant to be easy to others to understand.
To me, I very rarely use idioms in my life because I think idiom can cause miscommunications if other people don't understand. For example, if we talk to someone and we use idioms, how if someone didn't get our point and what will happen? That will be miscommunication. And then how if we use idioms and then we hurt others' feeling? Can you imagine it in your
I understand your mind.
your mind? That's why I think idiom is very complicated.
Like idiom is unnecessary.
Yeah, I strongly agree with you.
Idiom is always it really depends on situation. It's like in situation, like talking about something, and use idioms. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah.
So do you guys have Indonesian idioms and their meaning? So in your mind, what Indonesian?
As an Indonesian people, I am familiar with the nasi sudah menjadi bubur or don't regret something that just already happened and jangan nilai buku dari sampulnya like don't judge people with their look and besar pasak daripada pihak is that don't be wasteful don't waste your money and waste your time, for example.
I have an idiom in Indonesia. It's very simple, and you guys ever heard before. This which means that kepala besar. Kepala besar it which means that you're
That's the literal meaning of kepala besar.
And another meaning is tangga, before that someone had double trouble in his life and would like to. So that's it. Between the problems.
I just know that Indonesia also have a job. I thought it was just proverb in Indonesia. But I think I know some idiom. How about sambil menyelam minum air. It implies the ability to multitask or accomplish multiple things at the same time. Meanwhile, the meaning is when you go swimming and you drink water.
Maybe it's my turn, yeah. We'll give you guys one Indonesian idiom. Air susu dibalas air tuba.
Oh yes.
And then if you what the literal meaning air susu dibalas air tuba? It means like I give you milk and what I get. Nah. That's why I say idioms are very confusing.
Complicated.
The meaning of ayat susu dibalas ayat kubah is which you give something and you will repay the thing. Yeah.
Okay, maybe from me like angkat kaki maybe because which means to leave a place. This question is used to submit someone to leave a place. I don't know why because I sometimes find it in soft operas on television. Like angkat kaki kepada di sini on television.
If someone get the real meaning, this is like in
I can reply. And like with not
very confusing.
That will happen if you say angkat kaki and then people don't understand what you mean.
It's the real context. Confused all about English idioms.
English. So first.
Yeah, idiom in English enough different. For the example, early bird catch the worm. What the definition of early bird catch the worm? It is confusing because in Indonesia the bird is not worm, for example. That means that we don't understand it. But in English idiom, early bird catch the worm is mean that you start something early and you get something early because you know that bird start finding the food in the morning. So if they go early in the morning, you will get much food like that. In Indonesia we know jangan kesiangan nanti rezeki patok ayam. And if you in other idiom I know in English is no pain no gain, or if you want to get something you must effort this to get that, and then the third idiom I know in the English is killing two birds with one stone, or doing many jobs in the same time. It is like what is it?
I'm just simple idiom that I ever heard is under the weather, which means that someone is feeling ill or ill in our body and it's getting ill. It's just simple. How about you guys?
Piece of cake maybe because I often hear that idioms. So I mean something that is very easy to do. This expression is used when someone states that what they have done is very easy. I know this idioms because it's in some dialogue from conversation in a book I have read. If I'm not mistaken, one of my coursework. Really? Like third semester, if I understand. How about you?
English idioms. Maybe idioms with the same meaning like I susu dibalas ayat tunggal, but in English is tit for tat. The meaning is repay something in an equal or balanced way because I believe in my life in not my life, actually, our life, we will get what we do, yeah.
Like karma.
Yeah.
I'll say di idiom Indonesia, apa yang ditanam itu yang dituai.
Religion we don't believe karma. Yeah. So high.
Don't be like that.
Okay.
Oh.
that's it from Indonesian English. And now this is the Banjaris idiom. Banjaris, do you know idioms in Banjaris?
Let's clarify. Are you our Banjaris here? Let's clarify.
I'm not sure. I'm not good.
Are you bored in Banjar?
Honestly, yes. But I mean,
I think that all of us we are Avengers people. So this is thing that can expect that we are no Avengers idiom. But for me that mentioned before, rarely using idiom. So I only know the popular idiom. In Banjaris idiom, I know is wajar sampai kaput. Like this, never give up until finish, and then hati-hati kalau taruh rusuk, or the meaning is be careful when you're doing something, and then ada belangko or someone.
This is the popular video that I know because it's often mentioned in your family.
Okay, I know one idiom my mother often use this. My mother says, "Bakul hati." We translate to gathering hearts. It is often used to enforce of unity and solidarity within the community. I mean, it like to mix each other in and help being more close, hurt like that.
So yeah, I've heard Banjaris idioms when I do my activities in my school, when I join the school activities. So yeah, and the teacher said in idioms that I remember until now. So yeah, kalani menyamati bira, which means that ordinary people speak of people who are higher positions. That is the same with jealous people who spread false news in irrelevant content. Then you can message people who's like with people like or not. The important thing is you that you have done the best for your life without harming others. I remember. So how about you? So how about you?
From me, maybe Hatayu, because I have heard of it from the English Banjaris. So it means like meaning very seamless. You know, it is not translated like literal kayu.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys know about Katuju Manalinga?
I had that kind of different.
Then I will ask you guys. Katuju Manalinga is related to who's the subject? Katuju Manalinga. I will give you 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Katuju Manalinga related. We call here as Acil or Banjaris Bunga. Acil. Katuju Manalinga is meaning like always listening to other people conversations. Yeah. But other conversation is not his or her business.
Yeah.
Like you want to know the other people talk, but you don't in the discussion.
It's with that people knowing every customer is that's it. People.
Okay, I think that like if someone of us, or maybe me, honestly, have a difficulties in using it like that. I need to think to answer the question here. So for me, I have a difficulty in using it because it's hard to find the context. If someone ask me to mention some idiom, it's hard to remember it or say it because I think that I need to find the context itself. I need the some text or some story or some condition to using it. And honestly, I sometimes prefer to mention something in the middle context that, for example, when I want to say I have a little, I don't have money. I can buy it. I will prefer to say it rather than I say besar pasak daripada pihak. I think that say something in the literal is more simple. Using
More easy.
Yeah,
understand.
you can understand.
So, what do you guys? Do you have
I don't really agree with your opinion. You said that idiom is hard when it covers blah 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 blah. I say using idiom isn't that hard. I mean, this can automatically be gained just by watching film, watching other talking each other, or something like that. I mean, we can do idioms automatically because if we gain idioms and we don't understand the meaning, it will be easy for us to use the idiom.
I agree. Yeah, 50-50. I agree with Suhairi and I agree with Reyhan. In my opinion about idioms, for someone like me who rarely use idioms in my life, maybe it's isn't difficult to get the context, but we just need time to process in our brains what's the context, and then we will that's the context. Yeah, like that. Yeah, but why just talk to the point? Just like someone say. For example, so I don't have any money. Why you just
Can you just say like
that? Just to the point.
it's annoying.
Why you say besar pasak? To the point, say I don't have any money.
I dropped my wallet. Definitely ada trouble in terms because of context is learn the processing the word and I Suhairi listened before and I need time as I said before time and the context just thinking what does it mean
Okay, do you have any difficulties on using idioms? From me, yes. Because of context, I agree with his opinion. In my daily life, I rarely use idioms. Instead, I use sentence more often because it is more easy to get the point.
Yeah, just the point is
it's so much easier for us to get to the point. It's easier. We want to see it easier. We want to listen. It's much easier for us if we go right to the point.
So it is difficult for me to remember the meaning of each of the idioms because some people say bisa atau terbiasa, but I rarely use it.
I got the insight here that we agree that using idiom is confused.
yes, confusing and complicated.
But to be honest, idiom is no. Idiom, I think idiom is more like sort of like if we talk to our friend like in the homey culture, we talk like idiom like slang, idiom.
Next.
So using idiom is how it's hard not in I mean that not hard in the meaning it difficult to use, but we need to know the situation. We need to automatically, like Reyhan said, so make it automatically. It's the hard thing. How we speak idiom in natural ways is hard. Because sometimes I want to use idiom, but I need to think this in several minutes to use it.
That's why I say idiom specification.
This is waste the time, for example, someone wait you to say something, but you want to force yourself to use idiom. This is no, it is strange. So with that reason, I need to reference to get or to understand the idiom. Sometimes like social media, movie clips, and sometimes in the lecture. For example, in the lecture, in listening class, I often hear the idiom. So like Rasyidi mentioned that it's hard to know the context with this is my first time to hear that. And in the listening class, you can open handphone, you can open the Google Translate. You didn't know the meaning, but in the end of class, when the text is corrected, you already know this is an idiom. In the social media, if you know the what is it? Iklan, the paying. In the television or in the movie, you can hear the open-minded body when the actor said to the what is it? Antagonist. So this is why I get the idiom, because I get the context, I get the reference. Yes. Do you understand the idiom if you have the reference or context?
I see idioms in first social media like Instagram or Twitter. It's common to see idioms like slangs in social media, or books, and maybe from others conversations. How about you guys?
Okay, for me, social media, I don't know because I rarely use it. If I use it, I rarely find the idioms in social media. Mostly from reading materials, especially books. But sometimes I also find them in movie or series that I watch or I read. How about you?
I use the references from Instagram. I'm scrolling every day. I use this little button video on Instagram. I read the idioms since became. I rather to watch movie and little bit to find the idioms in several movies. It's may be difficult to run idioms.
I agree. Like movie have a lot of idioms. Like because in the movie they likely to have a conversation or so in a conversation there's a lot of idioms and music also to make it more line with the music. They often use idioms. That's my thoughts.
So it makes the idiom like cool. You see that in some context, like movie, social media.
I mean, when last time you see music goes quite to the point.
Yeah.
Then going on to the next, what do you do when someone speaks using idiom but you don't understand the meanings? What do you gonna do? What do you mean?
I mean, it's good if I say if I say like disrespect to the point.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, it's good, but I just want to understand you, bro.
Yeah.
I just simple.
Maybe at the end I just say excuse me like formal way, polite way.
Can you speak English? Just like that. Just don't make people confused. But I
Yeah, I'm agree with you guys. I prefer to ask them to explain it by a simple way. Like, pardon me, you don't get what you mean. But if I have a time, for example, you chat me using idiom that I don't understand, I don't understand what you mean. I can use Google. I don't want to ask what you mean. So it is a condition for me.
To me, I just say, why don't you use? You just wash my actually and like Suhairi, they will ask the meaning like in the formal way, but in the formal way, but I just see the subject first. If the subject is older than me, I will say. But if like you guys use idioms to me, I will punch you guys, yeah. Because I will punch you guys. Because that's so disgusting, you know.
just calm down.
Like our topic Suhairi, I don't have any money. Then Suhairi said,
This is good reaction.
bisa masak.
I can do like that.
You use that.
Cool, man.
Dalam episode
Yeah, I promise you guys. If the subject is not older than me, I will punch that guy.
Okay. For me, I agree with you guys. I will ask him again in literal reading and simple way because sometimes, like I mentioned before, what is it? A piece of cake. Like I mentioned, yeah, a piece of cake. I think sometimes I'm confused. Gitu. What do you mean a piece of cake to eat, or do you mean something else? Because I know the meaning is very easy, but the context from literal word in this idiom is not. Yeah.
It's like you give to someone cake. That's not like that. Because it is connecting. Yeah. So if what if we change the situation, like use someone using idiom, but they don't understand what you mean. This is the opposite. The first one is someone told you here you use idiom. Maybe maybe someone will get angry. They don't understand what you mean.
That's my honest reaction. Yeah.
But honestly, that's why, like Rashid teacher, I prefer to explain something in the real context. I mean, to the point, to explain something. Don't make it hard. Don't make it so like you export into language. I mean, make it simple, bro. It's only conversation. It's only expression. You can. When someone understand it, it's more important than make it cool.
So what about you?
Don't ask me. I can use idioms. I never in that situation, so don't ask me.
I think in course in academic, especially in this is language English and department is very often we use idioms because they use a lot of in it's like in the morning that we do the final test from Mr. Paling something like that. Maybe this is a little bit of idiom in the question. Yeah, it's a little bit of idiom. No.
I mean, idioms.
Yeah, the explain you can hear. I can understand, yeah. But at that time when Mr. Paling said this is not everything again. This hopeless. Actually, just the answer. It's hopeless. I don't know what they're doing here. It's just
I don't know, but I really use idiom. If I in that situation, maybe I will change the conversation topic. That's the safe way, yeah.
Or some same with Reyhan. Because I already use idiom. The situation is probably rare for me, but if it is just happen, I will briefly explain the meaning of the idioms I use if I know.
So I will agree with you, but I think that one option will be when someone talk with idiom, but we don't know what is it. Yes, we can guess what it would be. like the Reyhan said, sambil berenang minum air. This is can we think what the definition itself sambil berenang minum air.
it's like a process. Someone in sambil jalan, just jump out of the water, just swimming, go around the pool.
Yeah, idiom itself is hard to understand.
Idiom is cool.
No.
No.
We know that it's sometimes we don't make the miscommunication in talking or make a conversation with someone. Do you have the idea what situation we can use the idiom?
Informal situation? I mean like don't even try it if you go to interview job and you using idiom in the interview job. So you're gonna get fired before you are hired.
Almost like one.
Yeah, maybe when they post in any event, do you agree with me, guys? Yeah, when you big MC, you actually use video, but maybe once in time.
I mean when sitting with our family like discussing anything, we can use idioms, but when you go presentation in the class, when you go interview, you want to get hired, you will get fired because you use inappropriate idioms, and that's a bad situation.
How about yours?
I don't know. I don't know because in daily life I already hear idioms, so I don't know in what situation we using idioms, but maybe in academic or literary environment. So I thought it's natural for academic to study idioms. There are much of are related to it, and literature might be used in drama or written works or something.
Like movie and music, drama.
Yeah.
So I have mentioned before that when we go the class in this morning, we do the exercise and choose the best answer. And when we choose the best answer, and answer before that, there's something, someone question, including the idioms, idioms, yeah, is like or something else in this way that you can understand it in listening question, but in another way and understand it. We cannot understand what does it mean and just focus to the answer. It's just wasting my time just to choose an answer. Just give it just 5 seconds to choose the answer and then more time to think what does it mean this question. Just give up and go to the next question.
I agree. Of course, I agree with that. Yes, is in academic or like this in the lecturer and in the test, for example. And I think in the bed also. But if I want to comment the Reyhan say that when you apply the job, apply the job in some when you use it. For example, I imagine like this. HR asks you that what skill that you have. I can menyelam sambil minum air. I can cook.
What? You will get fired before you get tired.
Why I agree with the academic because that I think that I assume that if you lost the academy way, you talk with the educated people, have insight, have the knowledge about idiom, and I hope that it works when you use idiom in some situation like that. So because this is same situation to using idiom. And we what is it? Find different people in because they have different characteristics, different background knowledge, different understanding. For example, can we assume that a person can use idiom just because like we are Banjaris, we are born in Banjar, learn Indonesian language from we grow teenager, and now we are English language students. Can we assume that because we have a certain language skill, we have understanding about some culture, can we assume we can use idiom?
No. Answer is no. Yeah. In my opinion, the reasons why I say no because not everyone know about idioms. Even they have a good language skill. Yeah. How about you guys?
The first. I don't have any opinion in this type of equation. It's like how to do. I agree with Suhairi. It's very complicated to know something. It's simple. I agree. It's like that. I don't like this question.
I don't think it's that important also connectivity in a particular language and culture. Because
Culture.
yeah, culture, because idioms is not one of the what is it criteria that he expert from like an language.
Yeah, yeah. That means that we don't have a sign, we don't have a clue. Someone using idiom only because they know the language, like only like they know culture, only like they study in that language, for example. Because I think that not all people get what is it influence in idiom. Get and how to use it every day in daily life, for example. Yeah, so I think that in next question we're gonna agree. This is there are characteristic that indicate that the person is going to be no characteristic.
I don't know. I just remember myself. I don't think so.
I have never been.
I think we agree this question. Agree, right? Okay, let's go to it.
Next question.
I'm the one who interests you in idiom.
Yeah.
Even a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So you need a certain media or context to understand an idiom, text, video, or story from yes. So certain media.
Maybe from the text or from the source story.
Yeah, yeah. I think that text is okay. Like that. If in the text I get some idiom, I need to read a whole text to guess the meaning of idiom itself, or in the song, I need to know the lyric itself.
Because we can repeat the text. It's different. Sorry.
It's hard. Like and everything. You hear it once and you need to answer the question.
Because of the listening and including some more. I'm sorry.
To be honest, in my class, it's fun. It's fun.
It's funny. I learned a lot about listening.
About not only idioms, we learn about expression, we learn how to say words.
This hopeless.
Why, bro?
Bro, we are the final test. But this
Okay. Is there any more opinion?
I think yes.
Just yes. Okay, go.
I mean, we need to search.
yes.
Yeah, I think yes, because positive have different meaning from the actual sentence, and I don't have any. What is it? Any.
I know there's two idiom. Just say that.
It's like your idiom is idiom that you understand.
We're gonna move to the next. Oh what?
Next, right?
This is the text.
Who's the one wanna read the text?
I can see I have a minus I.
We already read the text, yeah? We already read the text.
I have a suggestion. We just analyzing together. I have an idea. Analyzing. You can just give it a few minutes or a few seconds to understand it.
Because
If you got some ideas, just tell us.
Just
No.
I didn't get the point. I'm sorry.
You just lazy.
Yeah. That's why I said I didn't get the point. Even I'm not lazy, I don't have any knowledge about idioms, yeah.
So it's hard to read a lot of text and find a lot of idiom here.
Who's the one from the idioms from text?
I think we can just say what idioms it. In 5 years, our time is
Mostly in 1 hour.
Just once. Maybe Reyhan?
What is
I was so at the first text that we said it's like a point that's never in million years. I think this is like just to express the something in a highly unlikely expect. I guess if I have mistaken this yeah, just based on my opinion, it's so that I first
That's correct.
I'm so sorry. I deserve it.
Alright guys.
I don't know if it is right, but I feel like over my dead body. The meaning is only if I'm dead, you can go over my body. But idiomatic meaning is a strong opposition of something. It is significant ada pemikiran to prevent something from happen at all costs.
For me, I think go by the book in the first text. So this means to follow the rules in the text. He follows the rules of the parents and the rules of the school.
For me, in the last paragraph, I say that down to earth. I think that to be simple man, to be don't be what? Yeah, like come on, guys.
Okay, next question.
What you look mad?
I'm actually not meant to you, but to idiom.
Idioms.
We are watching the video.
First of all, I wanna say thanks to my friend Reyhan, Rizadin. I love you guys. Your guys' opinion about I don't like that. But I just wanna say thanks. I learned a lot from the discussions. I don't know about idiom, and then I got for example idiom.
Okay, so do you think idiom is important?
You already know my answer.
Is idiom cool for you? I mean, just for some time. I mean, sometimes can idiom be cool for you?
Sometimes, a little bit agree, a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, idiom is cool.
How about everyone?
Do you think idiom is important?
No.
For me,
for me, idiom is unnecessary.
What's unnecessary?
But it's cool, right? Idiom is cool to be used in the situation like discussing with friends, like if you are become a grandfather, you can talk with your grandchild using idioms to make you look like like
Just answer that idiom is important. Just try answer that.
Yes, to be honest, it's cool. It's confusing. But it confuses other people. It takes time to understand.
sometimes it's cool, right?
Yeah, sometimes you don't that we can say anything, but people get confused when they hear something from us.
You do. Idiom is cool.
I think that 70% is confusing.
Yeah.
Only
You don't know.
Okay, so we agree that idiom is weak. Idiom is confusing. Yeah, I agree.
Strongly agree.
It is important because it is important. It is not too rigid, but for its use in everyday life, it is optional. You can use or not, but I prefer don't use it because yeah.
But
you guys,
you say that's idiom important.
important from language culture because you know. So that is not too rigid to understand if we use academic language. But I agree with you. Idioms are confusing.
Good argument, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone. Not much I can explain. Maybe my friend can explain more what they learn. I mean, my friend just went at idiom like here.
Just agree who invented idioms. Who invented idioms?
Just try use idiom.
Okay, so everyone agree idiom is confusing. Everyone already said what they learned. We can maybe just close up our podcast because it is the time. So to Suhairi, because you are the one who opened the podcast. You must be the one who
Alright. Calm down, guys. So, in the conclusion, we need to understand. We can force someone to understand the idiom. We need to know the situation to use it.
Yeah.
And exactly, idiom is choice. Optional. You can use it or not.
Okay.
But we are no agree. Idiom is confusing.
You just play safe, yeah. Yeah. Because idea.
That's all. Group 3.
Thank you very much.
Confusing.